Governor's going to be in Spokane or San Jose?
I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully he'll be in St. Louis next weekend. Okay, is this a photo session or a press conference? What we got going on, guys?
Coach Izzo was talking at one of his press conferences. He said that he doesn't have any regrets about the way he handled things. Like he went through some adversity.
Who's that?
Coach Izzo.
Oh, okay.
He went through some adversity this year throughout with his players, and I was just wondering, is that something? Obviously, it's not unique to New Mexico State. Like a Big Ten program like that goes through their share of things too.
Right. Well, I'm kind of oblivious to their whole deal. I get in a sphere of what it is New Mexico State and what we need to deal with. And I've got enough on my plate to worry about. I don't have enough time to even know the dynamics of what different kids were suspended for. And different. It always amazes me how sometimes you talk to coaches and they know so much about what's going on in other programs, and it just blows my mind because I have no clue what they've been through and what they're going through.
We'll just talk about how, that's obviously part of being a head coach, though, like, I guess putting out fires throughout the course of the year and still you're able to get to the current spot. That's kind of what I was asking.
Oh, okay. Well, I would say, we always talk, well, you've heard me say 1,000 times how a season is like a lifetime. In life, you have adversity. In life, rather, you have adversity. And just same thing with the season, you have adversity. And I think how you deal with it is, a testament to the kids' characters involved. Because anyone can sit up and say, well, when you do this, you should do that. That's easy. The tough part is actually doing it and repairing and learning and growing from any type of adversity. And I think sometimes if you don't have adversity, things are just always easy going and you're winning a bunch of games early and everything's going well, and then all of a sudden you get a little bit of a wall and you haven't had to deal with it earlier in the year, then you're getting a lesson late in life, and sometimes it would have been better suited to get it earlier. So at least for us, a lot of the trials that we had were timely if there is such a thing.
Have you been able to watch much Michigan State this season, or been watching much State this past week?
A couple games, just casually when they were playing, a friend's team or something like that. I saw the Minnesota game, friendly with Tubby. Obviously, we go back, we have some of the same lineage, and Joe Esposito, their director of operations there, is one of my best friends. So I watched that game. A little bit of the Florida game. Richard Pitino and I and Dano Billy, and we're all from that Pitino family, and so I saw them. So the two games I did see, they lost. So I hope that didn't jade my perception of who we have to face. But no, we're on the grind now as far as getting our preparation together. We've been living, in front of the TV, trying to get a good feel on what's going to be historical in front.
So you're at least going to watch one more Michigan State game. So
right, no, yeah, that one I don't even consider watching that one. I'll be evaluating that one as it unfolds. So that would be a leisure watch.
To say JY, he was pretty confident before he came in. So was Wynn. Are they looking forward to getting the Mexico State out there? I guess.
I think so. I think both of them are real Aggies. I think that they got a lot of pride. And they we've been talking about that from day one when they came here as freshmen. Continuing to work on the branding and the labeling and building the program and all those lessons that we talked about. And so it's nice to see them be such a significant part of this development. It's taken a little while, and we've had our ups and downs, but that's like any program, any business, anything. You've got to go through some stuff to make it worth it when you come out on the other side.
JY was definitely confident.
Oh, he came in with confidence, like Jason said. He's one of those guys that he works so hard on his game. He's just a true gym rat, but you guys heard me say before. And when you have that type of work ethic,
he has a want to.
Yeah, you got to, if you have that kind of passion, you're gonna have confidence when the time comes.
Does he really not know who Caleb Lucas is?
He probably really doesn't. You know, I'm sure he knows, has heard his name. You know, I don't know. I mean, you know, Jay Wise, you know, he's a different character, man. He's focused, man. I mean, that kid is going to be successful. He's going to make a lot of money one day. Hamidou's not as gimpy as he was right after the game and the next day. He was very sore because he had a cramp that just wouldn't stop cramping, so it ended up having some soreness the next day. But the professionals tell me that he'll be fine. So we'll see how it goes today, up and down the floor, and we'll get a better feel.
What kind of team is Michigan State? How do you describe them?
Tough, well coached, disciplined. You know, blue collar. You know, very good rebounding team, very good execution team. They run very well when given the opportunity. So they've got a lot of positives in their resume. So we got to be prepared to play.
Sounds like your team. They seem to, the two teams seem to mirror each other in this matchup.
We've got some things in common. I don't know that we're tough as they are on the glass and as well trained. I think that's one of Tom's, or Coach Izzo's, I don't know, want to call him Tom probably, but that's one of his trademarks, I guess, is his ability to really get his teams to emphasize the rebounding portion of the game. So we don't do that at the same level I think that he does. You know, we spread ours around a little bit more, but they're one of the best in the country at it as a result. So obviously it's something that they focus on every day.
It feels like this is as strong a 5 seed as you could possibly play in terms of Michigan State.
I think
every year seems to have a run in them.
Yeah, I think they're the strongest of the 5 seeds. That's my opinion is the strongest, but this is all speculation at this point. At first round, it's go out, lace them up, play your best ball. Hopefully you're playing very well at this time of the year. We always talk about that. Jason and I talk about this is when you want to be playing your best ball. I think we're doing that, and whether that's good enough to get us another victory, our mantra is to just win one more, and that hasn't changed. That was a mantra to it. Is it mantra or mantra? Mantra. I think I said mantra a couple times. I got to act like I know what I'm doing now. I'm about to go national in a minute. I got to step up my game. Yeah, that's been our mantra for the last week or so, and so it's not going to change. We'll stay on target with that and work that way.
How many fans would you like to see out there?
As many as possible. I think we'll get some people to cheer for us just because we're the 12 seed, which is fine with me. I could care less why you're yelling for us, but just yell for us. So we look forward to having support, and we're bringing a good group with us. I have some family and friends coming out who are pretty loud individuals. I don't know how much they'll be able to impact the crowd, but it'll be fun and it'll be a great environment to play in.
They're kind of going like crazy right now.
I heard they're selling pretty well, so we'll see. I haven't kept up on all of that, but I do think that we had a great showing, and I thought a great showing for what we had to bring to the table in terms of the WAC tournament, and our crowd was phenomenal. We weren't the biggest crowd there represented, or the largest in terms of numbers, but we were definitely into it and passionate. It seemed like every fan there was a real fan, invested, and hung out after the game and went to the celebration with us and the party afterwards and the whole deal. So it was really a nice high and a great environment. And hopefully we can keep that growing, and that's part of the paradigm that we're trying to build here in Las Cruces as well.